Have a good day, Dr. Mark Rosalie. I'm Zhuang Zi, and I'm looking forward to presenting my report, that is, the impact of the early retirement among teachers on schools. This is the table of contents of my today's presentation. The 4 themes of the in-depth interviews that I would like to present today are 1. Reason for the early retirement among teachers. 2. Motivation related to early retirement among teachers. 3. The impact of students' school performance. And the last one is suggestions to reduce the early retirement among teachers. The reason for the early retirement among teachers is divided into 2 categories. The highest reason based on the category of challenges faced by early retirement teachers is the workloads. Next are poor working conditions, unskilled in ICT, health problem, transfer-related issues, and do not teach own option. Besides, the highest reason based on the category of expectations is early retirement teachers want to change careers that offer better services, particularly in the private sector or in running their businesses. Next, are they want to focus on families, more time for rest and travel, have partners who still work, potentially good for health, personal reasons, and for full-time further study. The motivation related to early retirement among teachers is divided into 3 categories. In the category of enthusiasm to work, most of the early retirement teachers do not have the enthusiasm to work. Most of them feel tired and miserable in teaching based on the category of stress stage level. Besides, some are depression among teachers, stress from parents, teachers, and administrators, boring to become a teacher, and problem of burnout or fatigue. The relationship between workloads and stress-related outcomes indirectly shows that the early retirement teachers cannot adapt to the working situation and cause them cannot focus on teaching based on the category of ability to cope with challenges. The impact of students' school performance is divided into 5 categories. In the aspect of quality of students, the quality of students will be affected and they need to take time to adapt themselves to a new teacher. Same to the quality of teachers also will be affected and they need to take time to adapt themselves to the new environment of school or class, which also indirectly decrease the quality of students. Other impact on the quality of students are teacher experts of an option retire earlier and teachers work without commitment. The effectiveness of students' learning will be affected when the options of the teacher do not yet come. the teaching ways and assessment are different, and maybe the teachers always take leave because of health problems. The motivation of students to perform better or otherwise can be looked at from two perspectives. There are the positive and negative perspectives, and based on the students' self-esteem or influenced by their teachers. At last, two categories are student holistic development and competitiveness of the education system are influenced too, because normally teachers who retire earlier are experienced and know the education system well. Besides, new teachers take time to learn about the education system, and health problems cause them cannot be a quality teacher and work productively are the influence on the competitiveness of the education system. The suggestions to reduce the early retirement among teachers is divided into 6 categories. Ways to reduce the challenges are: decrease the paperwork of teachers, build a conducive environment in the school, learn ICT, adhere to policies of posting and transfers. Moreover, early retirement teachers gain motivation to work when they perform well, and praise from school administrators is given to them. Besides, the methods of giving more rewards, a chance to be promoted, and increasing the teachers' salaries must apply to reduce the expectation of early retirement teachers. It is encouraging to provide openness and a sense of belonging in school based on the teacher's situation to reduce work requirements by helping each other. The aspect of ways to develop social support work environments is by providing space to discuss with school administrators and providing teachers with more realistic curricula and more time to maintain relationships with students. As a result, professionalism among school administrators is significant as a coping strategy in dealing with high workloads and emotional interactions. Moreover, teachers must know to arrange their work based on priority. Conclusion. In conclusion, the school principal is a school leader that affects every teacher and students. Therefore, school principals' effective leadership qualities are a major factor in making sure their teachers can work in a conducive environment and will help in reducing the early retirement among teachers, that the issue will cause a more negative impact on the school performance of students. An effective principal can divide jobs among teachers systematically, comprehensively, and fair that will not burden teachers with heavy workloads, which is the highest reason that causes the teachers to retire earlier. Thank you very much.